Today our opponent is going to accidentally lose the game. Well, hello there, random person on the internet, and today's deck is a little weird, so let's just jump right into it. Looks like step 1 is milling ourselves. That's a keep. Oh, right, I forgot the ad read. Well, if you want any of those cards or anything else magic related, cardkingdom.com is your place to be. Check them out, link is in the description. Now, let's see what our opponent is up to. Ajani's welcome, so whenever a creature enters the battlefield under their control, they gain a life. Play a Triome, pass the turn. Plains, and Skrelv's Hive, so every upkeep they'll create a Might token with Toxic and lose a life. Let's start filling our graveyard. Satyr Wayfinder enters the battlefield, reveal the top 4 cards of our library, put a land from among them into a hand and the rest in the graveyard. In the upkeep, creates a Might, loses a life, gains a life. Plains, Maze Mind Tome, and a Swooping Lookout, so they're probably some form of mono-white artifact deck. We play a Forest, and a Cemetery Tempering enters the battlefield, Hideaway 5, so we look at the top 5 cards of our library, exile one of them, and then every upkeep we mill 3 cards, and once we got 20 or more cards in our graveyard, we can cast the exiled card for free. End of turn, opponent scries with the Tome, creates a Might, loses a life, gains a life. Attacks for 2, we take the trade so we don't get a poison counter, take 1 damage, cast a Skrelv Defector Might and a Reckoner Bankbuster. Opponent already down to 1 card in hand, but not too much power on the board, so I think we can get away with playing another Cemetery Tempering. Hide away a Danto Vanguard, play a Triome, opponent scries with a Tome, creates a Might, loses a life, gains a life, swings for 3, we get poison for 2. And another Swooping Lookout. Wow, if they have a Tempered Steel next turn, we're dead. But if they don't, well, we mill 6 cards here, 13 cards in our graveyard, so if we mill 4 more, these Cemetery Temperings will cast their spells next upkeep. Play a Tamio. Plus her to choose a non-land card name, then reveal the top 4 cards of your library, put all cards with the chosen name from among them into your hand and the rest in your graveyard. Since we need to make sure to mill 4 cards here, we have to choose a card name that is not in our deck, so oh boy, if this goes wrong, that's gonna be awkward. They draw a card with the Bankbuster. Please don't kill me, opponent, this is gonna be sick. And oh my god, we're not dead yet. Take 5 damage, 3 poison. Authority of the Consoles passes back. Let's make sure these triggers go on the stack in the right order. Mill 3 cards, 20 cards in our graveyard. Cast a Danto Vanguard for free. Mill 3 more cards. Cast the Trickster God's Heist, a saga that trades permanents with your opponent. The first chapter trades creatures, so let's give them our Danto Vanguard for their Skrelv. I mean, after all, they don't call it a trading card game for nothing. At the beginning of our main phase, the heist triggers again, but let's just decline the trigger to keep our opponent from scooping the game, because we're about to do him real dirty right here. Minus Tamio to return a card from our graveyard to our hand, get a land, play it, cast Emrakul the Promised End. But wait, it costs 13 mana. Well, good thing we have 7 different card types in our graveyard, reducing its mana cost all the way down to 6. When you cast Emrakul, gain control of target player's next turn. After that turn, that player takes an additional turn. They scry with the Tome, draw with the Bankbuster, and I think we just pass the turn here, see what they're gonna do. Opponent creates a Might, loses a life, gains a life. They don't have lethal on board quite yet. Moves to combat, only attacks down Tamio. Okay, up to 28 with the lifelink of Skrelv's Hive. Activates a Danto Vanguard, pays 4 life to give it indestructible. Oh, and they do it again. And again, but it's already indestructible. But they must be misclicking or something. Oh no, how unfortunate. Well, they almost had us, but then they just throw the game like that. What a shame. But what happens if the opponent doesn't play creatures to trade? Well, as we see here, the opponent is playing a Mizzix Mastery Reanimator deck. And at some point, we can just cast Emrakul, steal their turn, and then start playing their own deck against them. Faithless Looting, draw 2, discard their Ram spells. Faithful Mending, draw 2, discard their removal, and then they take an extra turn where they can do whatever they want to, which is also drawing and discarding cards. But then we can minus Tamio to get another Emrakul from the yard, swing for 13, cast another Emrakul, steal another turn, and, well, I guess we can only sabotage them further. Faithless Looting, discard Brilliant Restoration and a White Source. Faithful Mending, draw 2, discard the other lands. Faithful Mending again, discard their lands again, and they take another turn for themselves. Thirst for Discovery, draws, discards. Well, swing for 13, minus Tamio to get back Emrakul, cast it for the 3rd time, play an Adante Vanguard, and pass the turn. Okay, flashback Faithless Looting. Oh yeah, that's what we have to get rid of. Mythic's Mastery, and at this point hard casting Brilliant Restoration will pretty much reanimate their entire graveyard full of insane bombs. Discard the Masteries, flashback Faithless Looting again, discard Brilliant Restoration and Cathartic Pyre, and yeah, they take another turn. If they rip it off the top here, we are insanely dead. Faithful Mending, that's a good sign. Never mind. Mythic's Mastery for Eerie Ultimatum will put all the crazy permanents they discarded from the graveyard to the battlefield, and yeah, pretty sure there's no coming back from this one. Yikes. While we're getting dunked on here, have you tapped that like button yet? Oh, you did? Well, in that case, bonus game! Alright, on the draw with a keep, opponent plays a World Tree, we play a Triumph. They play a Lotus Cobra, we play a Satyr Wayfinder, mill an Emrakul and 2 lands. They play a Fabled Passage, add a mana with the Lotus Cobra, Cultivate, gets 2 basics, 1 on the battlefield, 1 into their hand, adds mana with the Cobra, cracks the Passage to get a Plains, adds another mana, and another Cultivate. Yo, this is some serious ramping over here, what the hell? Play a Mind Stone and a Triumph, pass the turn. Land, adds mana, and a Genesis Ultimatum, who looks at the top 5 cards of their library and put all permanents on the battlefield and the rest in their hand. Oh my god, yeah, these are some solid hits, not gonna lie. And they get another land drop, add some more mana, and put Yorion in their hand. But I guess they're not the only ones with a turn 4 Ulamog here. Cast the Trickster God's Heist, exchange creatures. I take the big boy, thank you. And now we just have to hope they don't pop off with this Yahtzee. I mean, how bad can it be? Oh, let me tell you, it be really bad. I had to speed this up here because they went on to take a 6-minute turn, casting 74 mana worth of spells and decimating our board down to only 2 permanents. We did steal their Ulamog though. That was pretty neat, right? Yikes. Want to see more of my content? Well, check out last episode where we destroy all lands every turn. This video and more, all in this playlist. Remember to tap that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one.